Stay with Track Alerts TV by clicking the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to make sure you get all our races, interviews, and exclusive content. And don't forget to like, comment, and share.
Final girl event. Edwin Allen has won everything so far.
Just 2 teams in the 4x800 meters. And in light blue, Edwin Allen on a roll. And Holmwood, on the results of this season, Holmwood slightly stronger at 4x8 this season. And we will see if that carries all the way through the 4x800 meters.
Well, we'll see. This is the longest event that will be contested on track. Should take about 8 minutes. In 8 minutes or so, we'll
for the girls,
find
9.5 minutes or so.
Yeah.
And of course, the pen relays record 8:44 by Vertec with Ines Turner. So that's a powerful result. But the Holmwood team, Samantha Price, looked so good a few weeks ago here, winning a double, 3,800. And Holmwood have the lead and start to push the pace on the second lap.
So Edwin Allen having some work to do. Holmwood Technical leading. Still in
looks as if Holmwood Technical has started to make her move after about 500 meters.
It's a role reversal. The last several seasons, outstanding 4x8 teams from Edwin Allen and not so good at 4x4. They've run a season leading 4x4 here, and their 4x8 team now 50 meters back from Holmwood. They've had great 4x8 teams in the past as well, and that's Dave Anderson, the coach at Holmwood, has Samantha Price in his team. She 2:14.7 here on this track 2 weeks ago, and now it's Holmwood who powered on the straightaway at the end of the first leg. Holmwood clear of 2:10.6 for the first lap, and
Edwin Allen have some work to do.
Jordan Mitchell thought she was on the medley, but here she is now on the second leg.
Hubert, this looks as if it's going to be a blowout for Holmwood. They now have what I'd consider about a 30 meters lead over Edwin Allen, and she's opening up the gap. It's not maintaining, it's not getting smaller, she's opening up the gap. That's Jodianne Mitchell. She looks very, very strong.
She's in great shape this season. Spoke to Dave Anderson 2 weeks ago. She's training well, and a former champion knows what it's like to win. End of the third lap, first half of the second leg, and Mitchell has a 10, 20, maybe 30 meter lead over Edwin Allen, and she's cruising now down the straightaway in front of the fans.
Definitely looks as if she's cruising, getting ready to maybe attack again for the final 200 meters on her 800 meters leg.
Got a great start, 2:10.6 in the first leg, and I said the lead was 30 meters, but the lead is stretching. It's 35 meters, 40 meters or so.
Definitely stretching. Let's see if Jodianne Mitchell attacks again with 200 meters to go. We'll watch for that.
The splits on the 4x8 resemble the flat races as well. So she's gone 2:13.7. So let's see if she gets near that on the split. No one near to her, so there's a danger that you start to cruise and give back space to the team chasing. But so far, Mitchell looks great.
Mitchell does look great. Edwin Allen looks to close the gap maybe by 5 meters or so. But I'm expecting Jodianne Mitchell to attack again in the final 100 meters.
She's cruising, Damian. Edwin Allen hustling, and the gap definitely closing. It's Holmwood in the claret. Edwin Allen hustling, trying to catch up. The lead still 10, 15 meters, and it's Holmwood with Mitchell ending the second leg, and she's gone through 2:13.9, so near her 2:13.7 earlier this season at this location.
Yeah, look, you called it, Hubert. It looked as if her relay split would be pretty close to what her open time was, and that is exactly what happened. Edwin Allen still trying to respond, but that gap still about 20 meters, 15-20 meters. But there's hope as long as you're still going. But Holmwood Technical looking supreme.
Looking very good. The lead begins to stretch again. These ladies fresh after the baton change. Their predecessors tiring near the end. That's natural. But Holmwood have a commanding lead over Edwin Allen. No, Kiara Grant, she's in the States on scholarship now, and comfortable cruising run by Holmwood so far.
If you're Edwin Allen, Hubert, you have to make a move on this leg. You have to cut the gap on this leg. Can't rely on the anchor leg to make up all that ground.
They've got Jess McLean to anchor. She 11 minutes for 3,000 meters this season. Third at champs last year in class 1, and maybe they feel she can make this sense up. The lead.
Edwin Allen girls now starting to get a little bit boisterous as the gap is closing every step, Hubert.
It was 30 meters not that long ago. Now it's 3 meters. Holmwood overtaken by Holmwood, and Jess McLean steps onto the track for Edwin Allen, outgoing senior.
If you're Edwin Allen, do you keep on the gas or do you try?
She's got to keep on going. Here comes Holmwood. Circles, goes past Edwin Allen on the top curve. A royal battle between two great schools in Jamaican high school track and field. Edwin Allen.
Oh my word, Edwin Allen coming back.
Come past Holmwood. Holmwood fades, and Edwin Allen comes back and takes the lead. Jess McLean will get the baton in front. It's Edwin Allen who get the baton to the outgoing senior, Jess McLean, on the anchor leg.
Oh my word, Hubert Lawrence. We thought this was over when it was about 40 meters, but Edwin Allen responding on the third leg as anticipated, taking the lead. Now they're about 5 meters ahead of Holmwood Technical, who are trying to respond. We have about 650 meters to go in this leg. Let's see what happens.
Coach Michael Dyke has set this team up perfectly. He's given the baton and anchor to his outgoing senior Jessica McLean. Medals from class 3, medals in class 2, medals in class 1 last year. Here she is cruising on the first leg of the first lap.
She has to do the business on this leg. This is the event that we thought they were vulnerable at the 4x800 meters, Edwin Allen, but they still lead with about 450 meters to go. Jessica McLean has it all in hand to have the Edwin Allen girls sweep.
It's McLean of Edwin Allen. Holmwood second. Holmwood led all the way till halfway the third leg, and I get the sense, Damien, they're playing cat and mouse on the last lap.
Definitely playing cat and mouse on this last leg. Both athletes waiting on each other to make that final move with about 300 meters to go. But I think Jessica McLean looks strong. She looks as if she's ready to respond to any sort of move coming from Holmwood.
Here comes Holmwood. McLean in front from Edwin Allen. 250 to go. Huge battle on the anchor leg. Light blue Edwin Allen. Frankfield. Claret and Brown is the Christiana School Holmwood. McLean kicks in a top gear. Medals last year at championships. Has run behind Rushing Dwyer all through the classes. Here she has the baton and the responsibility. A little dodgy move on the inside, and McLean hits the gas again. It's Edwin Allen over Holmwood. A close race finishes with Jessica McLean finishing fast for Holmwood.
That is the sweep.
Jess McLean 2:11.3 and Edwin Allen 8:48.57.
Definitely fantastic leg there by Jessica McLean. Athlete from Holmwood tried to attack a couple of times, and every time she attacked, Jessica McLean stood up and got going. She responded to the surge from the Holmwood athlete. Each time there was a surge and kept in front, and in the final 50 meters just kicked into final gear and took the race for Edwin Allen there. Sweep for Edwin Allen.
Both teams under 8 minutes 50, and a little moment at the end where there was some smart moves at the top of the straightaway.
Yep.
Edwin Allen trying to guard the position. Holmwood trying to dip inside, but in the end, McLean, senior Edwin Allen, takes the bacon home for her school, Edwin Allen.
Hi, my name is Shelly-Ann Fraser, Olympic and World Champion. For your latest track and field news, log on to trackalerts.com. Trackalerts.com from start to finish.